Just a quick video from me this morning to talk about these public information meetings that National Grid are putting on at various venues. I'm going to give you some pointers on the kind of concerns you may have, so you may want to grab a pen because I've got quite a lot to say. But firstly, I just want to explain the basics about this project. Remember that fundamentally this whole project is about profit, helping the rich get richer. The National Grid is a private firm that already profits hundreds of thousands of pounds a day from the existing site that it wants to expand. National Grid is a fully privatised company and it's both the system and the operator of the UK's power grid, and it is one of the single largest investor-owned utility companies on the planet. National Grid shareholders are profiting beyond belief. In 2021 alone, National Grid shareholders received 1.4 billion in dividends, money that should have been reinvested, and it could have been reinvested. If we bought these energy networks, transmission and distribution into public ownership, we'd save 3.7 billion a year instead of lining shareholders' pockets. This money could be used to bring down energy bills and invest in renewable energy. So this company is toxic, and it's building here because it's cheaper and because we in Thanet are pushovers. We're set to lose a very special place in the name of profit. These public information events that National Grid have to put on to show people the plans, there is lots of information displayed, printed documents for you to take away, some 3D models and various experts to speak with. This event is for you to go over and see what's going on and ask questions. That's the purpose of this event. The kind of things you could talk about, it's not just about the wildlife, it's the bigger picture. Things like, one, firstly, don't build here. It's the last bit of wild in Thanet. There are alternative sites. This place is really precious. Two, Minster Marsh is a low-lying area and regularly floods. Global warming and rising sea levels will exacerbate the flood risk. Three, the infrastructure will create rainwater runoff and water displacement, and this will put neighbouring areas, especially Sandwich, that are downstream, at increased risk of flooding. 1 inch of rain on 1 acre of hardstanding results in 27,000 gallons of runoff, and this development is 15 acres plus the roads. 4 is biodiversity loss. The area is home to a significant diverse range of wildlife, including endangered and critically important species. The size and scope of this project will lead to catastrophic population declines and push some species closer to extinction. 5, the proposed new pylons and overhead cables pose a proven aerial threat to migratory birds, day and especially night. 6, disregard of the site, such as the SSSI there. They're surrounding it with development, running cables over and under it. 7 is the loss of long views and vistas, losing our open skies and the character landscape of the marshes. 8 is light pollution. It had adverse impacts on us and wildlife. 9 is noise disturbance, impacts on wildlife and us. 10, heat island effect from all the structures and hard standing, the heat that will generate in the sun. 11 is the cumulative impact of developments. This project will sprawl out more over time. 12, this is preventing any future expansion of the Southern Water site. 13, what consideration has been given to using alternative brownfield sites or existing National Grid sites or even offshore? And maybe let them know that by bringing the National Grid into public ownership, we could repurpose the energy network and build a clean, green energy future. That puts people and the planet before profit. This whole thing is going to be devastating down there, and it's a private company doing it to make money. So get yourself along there. Cheers.